What's up, everybody? Welcome back to The Ghost of Lord Master Stars. And tonight, joining me, as always, is Ruben. How are you doing tonight?
Good.
Good. So, what's been going on with you recently, man? Or you get anything new or anything?
I did order some parts that I need for my Lego sets that I need. Some of it are broken, some of it are missing. That's a good part, but I still need to get more money. And plus, I still need to get some of the parts that my Transformers missing, and the parts that you're missing for your figures that I got from Master Far.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much that's it.
Oh, all right. And hold on a minute. I might have an issue. Hold on a sec.
All right. While the boy is doing something,
Okay.
we are talking about the Titans Return series.
Yes.
Which I'm not gonna watch it. Those are my favorite series. Hold on a minute.
All right. Give me one sec. I'm having some weird glitches. That is kind of weird. Hold on.
All right, sorry about that. My mom was bringing me very hot cocoa, so I had to wait to let it cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Anyways, but yes, we will be talking about the Titans Return series, and also for those who haven't already, if you go check out my unboxing video, or for those who haven't, I finally went to the post office and got my beautiful DLX Bumblebee movie Soundwave, literally my most favorite Soundwave in my collection.
This and is the most expensive figure that you have in your collection. So we both have something very expensive.
Oh God, yeah.
If you remember, I got the Ninjago City Guardian from.
I'm going to say this. I know there's. Yeah, I would say I would count. I'm not going to count the increased prices. Like I know, like for example, Such Money, the Netflix one, but I'm going by retail prices only. So yeah, this right here is the most expensive figure I have, and one that has to be treated with respect and love and care.
Because it's not an action figure,
but anyways,
it's an adult collector figure.
Yeah, and it says 15 plus, which I don't think so. I think it's more like 18 to plus.
Yes.
Or actually, make it 19.
Yes. Hold on a minute.
Well, I mean, right. Well, it depends if you're willing. It depends what type of teenager or kid you are, and if you're willing to take care of an expensive item like this. And hopefully, one day, I may try to purchase the Optimus Prime figure. Maybe. I don't know. It just depends. I might wait on the Blitzwing. But I know Mr. Slipstream wants the Bumblebee, but I'm actually hoping they make a Jeep version. And also, real quick, if you guys haven't noticed, but if you guys are wondering why this eye's always been wide open, hang on.
Sorry about that. My mom forgot to close.
No, actually, this eye has been. It's all good. Anyways, if you I got it backwards because of the camera. If you're wondering why this eye is always wide open and this one's a little slanted, it's because when I was sleeping, I accidentally bumped my eye against the
table.
I almost pretty much stabbed my eye out. So I basically hit it on that little nightstand. You'll see Mr. Slipstream, but that little nightstand right there. I picked myself up and I dropped my whole body down onto it in the middle of my sleep.
You might need a pillow to the side.
Yeah, that was a wake up. Yeah. So yeah, that my eye is pretty much every time my eye will do this, like it'll do some twitching action like this, or it'll do this. So yeah, my eye's pretty much messed up right now. But anyways, enough about my eye, because that's not what we're here for. We're here to talk about Titans Return. But real quick before I hold on a minute. Hold on.
Well, I'll tell them what Titans Return is while you're doing something.
Oh, I had to read a quick text. Hold on a minute.
No.
Okay. I was gonna quickly say, and real quick, I just want to mention this before we continue. And you can also mention what it is. But anyways, I have a couple of figures coming in the mail. I also have had another one ordered, but I'll get into the story of that one in a minute. But let me pull up a photo. But I like I said, I have Rhinox hopefully coming in tomorrow. Hopefully, fingers
But
crossed.
tomorrow will be
But
the first. Tomorrow will be the
well,
first.
well, I mean, if you look at the if you want to look at the tracking and like look up above the figure, like if it says Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Well, I don't know why I said Sunday, but Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or you know what I mean.
Yeah, but it said it will arrive in February 2nd or the 7th. So
Well,
on your Rhinox. So yeah.
well, yeah, right around there. But yeah, I'll be getting a Kingdom Rhinox in, and also Master Chief should be arriving on Friday, hopefully.
Yeah, this
And
Friday.
yeah,
Who the
and
heck?
I'm excited. And I do have some news. I have a funny fucked up story to make my day a little bit worse. I went to by the way, thanks to my boss for helping me out. I took a little ride with him to go to Brookshire's and all that, and also help him get some feed. I stopped by Brookshire's. I got 2 eBay gift cards. Unfortunately, I could only put $200 was my limit, so I put $200 on one. And by the way, if my eyes seal shut, it's literally going crazy right now. But I put $200 on one card, and I put $30 on another. Hey, TFN Geek, I'll send you a link real quick in Discord. But anyways, like I was saying, so I went to Brookshire's. I got my 200. I was supposed to put $230 on there because I wanted the the Combiner Wars Devastator. That was the last thing I was going to get for quite a while because I have to start saving up. But when I went, so I got the cards. I came home. No problem. Anyways, so I got the cards. I came home. Ruben had some difficulties. I was like, oh crap! Don't tell me it has to be one full card with all the money. All the money has to be on just one card. Then when Ruben tried it, it turns out one of the cards wasn't working. I was like, well, that's kind of fishy. So it turns out that someone forgot to activate the other card, but they managed to put my $200 on it. So unfortunately, I did not get my Combiner Wars Devastator. So I ended up losing $30, but hopefully I could go by Brookshire's tomorrow. I'll take the ticket with me and whichever card it was. Hopefully they could scan the card on which one it was.
It was the top one that you sent me the photo. It was the top one.
Okay, well, just send me the. Actually, never mind. I'll look at the codes. So yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna go by Brookshire's hopefully and get my money back and take the ticket with me. Say, hey, this one wasn't activated. I lost $30. I need my money back.
I need my
so
moolah.
Hopefully they'll give me a refund, or hopefully I could use that money and get something else. But so I didn't get my Devastator, but with the $200 I was going to try to get, first we didn't know what was going on, so the Devastator wasn't working, so I tried going for the Arc and Trypticon. It still wasn't working, so apparently that's when we found out the issue. So I decided to get this figure, which I've been wanting to get for quite some time. I finally got on eBay the Transformer Siege Jetfire. It's used, but fully complete. So I spent right around $100 on it. So yay.
TFN again. You need the link?
Oh shoot! I thought I already sent it to him. Oh my gosh.
Probably you forgot about
Maybe
it.
I sent. No, I sent it. Let me hang on. Maybe I sent it to you. Maybe I sent you a double link.
No, you didn't. I checked.
Hold on. I'm gonna.
Anyways, that is finished. If you guys don't know what Titan Return is, if you guys are new for Transformers.
There we go. Go ahead.
Titan's Return was the continuation of the toy line of the Prime Wars series. After Combiner Wars, now we got Titan's Return. If you guys remember the classic Generation 1 of the Headmasters, those were my favorite. And the first Titan Master I got was I might have to check the list of my videos. Hold on a minute.
All right, and real quick while he's doing that, hey TF, I'm glad you were able to join.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Hey, I'm glad to have you. Glad you're here to talk about the Titans Return series and
Oh
all
yeah,
that. And I guess you already got watched my video on what I finally got at the post office today.
I did.
Thanks, and by the way, thanks for all the prayers. I'm
You're
happy.
welcome.
You're welcome. Happy to help.
No problem. God is good, is all I can
Yep.
say.
Okay, there it
Amen.
And
is. I found it. My
all
first
right,
figure
go ahead.
was Galvatron
Oh, nice.
for the
Yeah,
Titans Return series.
that's your first headmaster.
Well, actually, they call it Titan Masters.
Oh, well,
If you
what?
remember, I think they lost the trademark name of Hitmasters, or I'm wrong.
Oh,
No,
well,
you're
what?
correct. They did. What happened? But what happened was they wanted to combine all of the master transformers from G1: Headmasters, Target Masters, Brain Masters, God Masters, Power Masters, Action Masters. They wanted to combine all of them under a new umbrella term of Titan Masters.
Because we have a Titans
Hmm.
coming, like Metroplex from the Thrilling 30 series.
And Fortress Maximus and Metroplex's rival, Trypticon.
Trypticon, Jinx.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and also that's a coincidence because that's also my first figure, also.
Damn!
But hey, yeah, man. But and also this is was my very first Galvatron figure I ever owned, and the second
Me
one I
too.
got is
Kingdom.
the second one, yeah, thanks to Autocorrect Primer. Thank you so much for that Galvatron. It came as a surprise. My live, that live unboxing is still up on my channel.
Yep, and I still need that
But
Galvatron.
oh, I know, man. But anyways, I'm curious. Well, starting off, what did you guys think of the Titans Return series?
Well, before we go, I just want to say, unfortunately, Galvatron. My first action figure from the Titans Return line wasn't Galvatron.
What was it?
Sentinel Prime.
Oh, I love that figure because of the train mode.
Mm-hmm.
And not only that, all the Voyager class figures are triple changers. Not only they could transform to robot into a vehicle, but also they could change into a second vehicle like the original triple changer, like Blitzwing, Astral Train, Broadside.
Octane.
Yeah, Octane. Oh man, I still need that Octane figure. Okay, I still need to pay $20 for my friend Hero that he's saving up for me. And I think the Astral Train, I'm gonna give it to Starscream.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We got 4 of the 6 Generation 1 triple changers in the Titans Return line.
Yeah, and the other 2, Springer and Broadside, was released during the Thrilling 30 series.
No, Springer and Sandstorm.
I thought it was someone else. Oh yeah, Sandstorm. I never owned a Sandstorm figure. That's sad.
The Thrilling 30 version that you just mentioned, Ruben Soto, that was the last figure of Sandstorm we got.
I see. Okay then.
Yeah, that figure was released way back in 2013, so it's been 9 years since we had our last figure of Sandstorm.
But not only we have like the coolest gimmick of the toy lines, which I love, the head folding.
Yeah.
Not only you could get the Titan Master, you also the figures have like opening cockpits. Some of the Legend class have, minus Cosmos, which is kind of sucks.
Yeah, but then he was repackaged from the Thrilling 30 line from 2013, 3 years earlier.
Yep. I'm still buying that other version of Cosmos. I don't care. It's just the same figure. I'm buying it.
Actually, in my review of Titans Return Cosmos, I pointed out there is one retooled part that differentiates Titans Return Cosmos from the Thrilling 30 version.
Really? Which one is it?
Yeah, and it's not the fact that the Thrilling 30 version came with a payload, the tiny little space shuttle. No, they actually sculpted one part differently on Titans Return Cosmos.
Damn, I didn't even notice that when I did a review on years ago. I might have to buy that one to check.
Yeah,
if you're right.
Yeah, so underneath on the bottom center of Cosmos when he's in his flying saucer mode.
Uh-huh.
There's a little opening where that is the result of you having to move his robot mode spinal cord back and forth when you transform him from robot mode to flying saucer mode. And on the original Thrilling 30 version of Cosmos that came with the payload space shuttle microcaster, that space is only 4.75 millimeters wide. And so on the Titans Return version of Cosmos, they enlarged it to 5 millimeters, and so it serves as a 5 millimeter port. So so the Titans Return version of Cosmos can attach to 5 millimeter pegs, but the Thrilling 30 version cannot because the space is too small.
Damn, I didn't even notice that. Now my mind is blown.
It is very hard to see the difference between both versions of Cosmos, partially because of the green plastic. But if you hold them up to each other and you look at both of them side by side underneath a bright enough light, you can just barely see the difference in the sculpted detailing on that one piece.
Damn, son.
Uh-huh.
Now I need to buy the Thrilling 30 Cosmos. Thanks a lot.
Oh, sorry.
That's good. I still need that version. I love my Cosmos, which I still need to constipate it. But not only the toy lines are good, the show, woo, boy, we got some cast returning back. I'm not tell you what.
Yeah.
Even we got some of the cast we know, like Jason Frank from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was, I think, was the little headmaster as
Emissary.
Emissary. He was the voice actor of that.
He was a Titan. Hold on. He was a Titan master.
Yeah, Emissary.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that they brought him in there. I was like, yo.
My favorite voice actor from Titans Return was Michael Dorn voicing Fortress Maximus.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
And not only that, we got Peter Cullen back as Prime.
Yeah. And also I'll say this. I didn't know that Michael Dorn voiced Fortress Maximus, but another one that, and I forgot to mention this, and actually, never mind. Another one I liked was Perceptor, who I forgot the actor's name, but he played Wesley Crusher in Star Trek: The Next Generations, which I love his voice. I like that version of Perceptor.
Oh yeah, well, Michael Dorn did Star Trek: The Next Generation too.
Yeah, as Worf.
Yeah.
Shit, I didn't even notice that. That is dope. We got some good cast returning. Even some new cast came into the line.
Yeah, I wasn't too surprised because technically those voice actors, they've done science fiction before Transformers. You know, Star Trek and now Transformers. So
yeah,
it's a genre of storytelling that they're familiar with.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not complaining because I really like the voices that they got for the Titans Return series. The only gripe I had with the only character whose portrayal I didn't really necessarily wasn't too a little disappointed to see, I should say, was Trypticon. I know in the show he was being possessed, his body was being possessed by Starscream's ghost, but still, the way they portrayed Trypticon as a mindless monster, I thought to myself, great, they turned Trypticon into an evil version of Godzilla.
Or he is shaped like a Godzilla, but I would say T-Rex, but no, it's different. Never mind.
Yeah.
But I will admit this. When they finally figured out that Starscream's ghost was controlling Trypticon's mind, my favorite line of the show was when Megatron yelled out, "Starscream, why can't you just stay dead?"
Oh God!
He's got a point there. Why won't you die, boy?
Yeah.
Why would you die?
And yeah, and I gotta say, I loved Fortress Maximus's voice, especially whenever after the episode In Good Hands. I like when Fortress Maximus puts down Optimus Prime, Windblade, and Emissary. I like I just love the voice of him saying, "Take yourselves to safety. I will see to Trypticon." Like the voice, it's hard to tell that it's even him. Like the voice is so good, and plus I enjoyed the fight between Trypticon and Fortress Maximus. Even whenever Fortress, I really did love that Fortress Maximus was using his gun leg, or that little side cannon on the side of his leg to blast Trypticon.
I call it
the shin cannon.
Yeah, and I like after Trypticon is damaged, he just takes one step forward, stomps his leg to the ground. He like takes the knee to make sure that he doesn't fall backwards or whatever while firing the cannon or the shin cannon. But yeah,
not only that, like after like Titan's return, something spooky came. Hold on a minute.
Oh yeah, and since we're gonna be jumping around on this one, I was going in order in the last video, but that's all right. But jumping ahead to the end of the show, and by the way, this is going to contain spoilers if I haven't already mentioned it, but oof. Anyways.
But we're still keeping Titan's return. Don't worry. We're still keeping it.
Yeah, but don't worry. We won't spoil anything from Power of the Primes. But at the very end, unfortunately, I could not find that episode, but I think I know how I'm going to be able to watch it, though. But I do remember the ending of it. After Trypticon's defeat, someone decides to show up and crash the party. And it turns out it's Megatronus Primal. Or excuse me, Megatronus. Megatronus Prime. Yeah.
Known as the Fallen.
Yeah, he shows up and just Megatron starts having a conversation with him just to distract him. Yeah. And Optimus Prime ends up, I guess, getting a hole blown through his chest.
He does.
Yeah, he murdered him.
Yeah, again.
Damn, son.
Yeah.
And everyone is now upset at Megatron, but little did the Autobots know that Optimus Prime and Megatron had a plan, and that it was just a distraction. But real quick, go ahead, Ruben. You first.
But not only that, we've seen Hot Rod a little bit in Titan's return, right?
Hot Rod. Rodimus Prime, like I said, he ends up going to the council, or where the Matrix would be kept, and he gives up the Matrix because he now feels like he is not worthy at all, because he felt like a good leader would not miss, like, since Starscream's betrayal, he felt like he should have noticed that no good leader wouldn't have gone unnoticed by a good leader. So he gives up the Matrix, and he becomes Hot Rod again. He has some pretty good screen time, even calling Windblade a kid. But unfortunately, he doesn't last that very long in the series after Trypticon just tail smacks him after he saves Emissary.
Yeah.
And
what were you going to say? And
unfortunately, he didn't last that long because he had a little bit of a visit from Overlord with a little surprise. But that's Overlord. Yeah, excuse me. Ugh.
Yeah. And I was going to say that was my favorite plot twist of the show was Overlord coming out of nowhere.
Yeah. I was surprised on that too.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell is he doing here?
Yeah, and he has a little present for Hot Rod, but that's going into the next series.
No, they teased it in the final screenshot of Titan's Return.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like I said, I wasn't able to watch the last episode, but okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But I do remember a little bit of the episode. But yeah, by the end of it, it turns out that present that he gave to Hot Rod was the spark, or the Dark Matrix, I'm going to call it, which is Unicron's spark, apparently. And he becomes Rodimus Kron. That's what he's known as in the series, is Rodimus Kron. Instead of Rodimus. Yeah, I'll say this. He's Rodimus Kron in the Hot Rod body, but I won't go into spoilers for Power of the Primes, but I'll say this. When he takes his final form during the final battle of the next season, he becomes that's where he becomes Rodimus Unicronus, because he takes on Rodimus Prime's body.
Yes, but not only that, the color skin that he have Shadow Glass reference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't forget about that.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll talk
Yeah.
about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say we talk
Tomorrow.
about that tomorrow on Power of the Primes.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
yeah. So getting back to Titans Return, you know
Yeah.
what my one major gripe with the Titans Return line, the line of action figures?
What?
Okay, so every single Voyager class figure in Titans Return was a headmaster that was also a triple changer.
Mm.
So why in the world did we not get Eight Face and Snapdragon in Titans Return when they fit
God.
the bill of being headmaster triple changers?
Yeah, why they didn't even create it? That's not even cool. But we did. They did release it there in the War for Cybertron, so I was like, okay.
Eventually, yeah, but
we did. But both of the character was also on the Prime Master pack. I have Ape Face,
yeah,
and I don't know, Sir Snapdragon was also in the Titan Master pack.
he wasn't. It was just Eight Face.
Oh, that
But
sucks.
but the point I'm trying to make is we got all of the other Autobot and even Decepticon headmasters in the Titans Return line, but we had to wait another 4 years to complete the Decepticon headmasters when Snapdragon and Scorponok were finally released in the Earthrise line.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. Oh, and also before I forget to mention, Metroplex, I wanted to mention this since this is dealing with the Titans returning, but since we got Metroplex in this, I actually liked Metroplex's voice. I don't know who voiced Metroplex, but I swear his voice sounds familiar. But
yeah.
I don't know for sure, but long story short, he doesn't last that long. Like, he's too badly damaged, but he ended up making a deal with Optimus Prime, promising him that he would defend Cybertron until he's dead. So he goes to fight Trypticon, but since he was badly damaged and his systems are failing, and Minosaur, played by, I forgot his name, but I know his YouTuber name. Yeah, Dashi Games. He ends up launching a missile, and Devastator's like, "What did you do?" And he's like, "Aw, nothing." But, so yeah, and it turns out that missile that Minosaur launches is containing Emissary, but unfortunately it shoots Metroplex right in the freaking back. But it just distracts Metroplex to the point Trypticon just is got a hold of his arm, but he doesn't last that long. He only lasts long after Emissary. After Emissary links up with Metroplex, and he starts shooting a big laser beam flame out of his eye. Metroplex just ends up shooting at Trypticon, not even thinking about his arm. So pretty much he just let Trypticon tear his own arm off. But
damn.
Yeah, and Metroplex didn't last long in the fight because he's fighting with one arm. So Trypticon just jumps into the air and just body slams a Metroplex and just kills him.
RKO, son.
Yeah.
Oh.
So in Titans Return, Metroplex's voice was provided by voice actor Nolan North.
Hold on, let me look up that. That sounds so familiar. Hold on.
He's done a lot of voice work.
Let me. Hold on a minute. Nolan North.
Okay.
Hold on.
Forgot to mention one thing.
Norland.
Not only the Voyager class are triple changes, we also have some leader classes that also could transform into cities.
Yeah. So one of Nolan North's more famous roles, he did the voice of Smokescreen in the Transformers Prime series.
Really? He was in I didn't even notice.
Yep.
Damn, now I need a Smokescreen figure.
Yeah.
I was about to say, what is the one thing you love about the Titans Return series of the toy lines, and the one thing you don't like? Like, in both of your guys' opinions, since Starscream have his first Titans Return in his collection.
Yeah, the Galvatron. Oh, and also, it turns out he played in Star Trek Into Darkness. Okay, cool. So they got some Star Trek voice actors in. Oh, and also he played in Pacific Rim, The Black.
Hey, what?
The
really?
animated. Yeah, he plays in the Netflix Pacific Rim, The Black series, the anime.
Nice. He provided the voice of Marshall Rask.
I'm getting old. I'm losing more of my hair because of Starscream and Slipstream. Thanks so much, you
All
guys.
right. Anyways, go ahead. Well, I can't say much because this is the only figure I pretty much own. I wish I could get Fortress Maximus and Metroplex, but I still have my Metroplex on hold currently.
And
Do you guys-
Trypticon. Sorry
Are
about
either of
that.
you guys fans of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles franchise?
I used to love them a long time ago, but since they're repeating the episode over and over and over again for no apparent reason, I stopped watching them. But I never got the toys. I wish I
Yeah.
could get one.
You ever watch the series that came out in 2012?
No, because I didn't have cable.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
I blame my mom for it. But I did see some clips of it on YouTube.
Okay. Well,
But not in 2012.
Yeah, the 2012 series is my is my favorite series of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I like the animation of it, it's like so beautiful. It's like you're eating a delicious cheeseburger, but the perfect cheeseburger with the delicious cheese.
Oh my gosh, man.
Kovacic cheese. I
Bruh.
need Kovacic. Anyways, well, I know Starscream only have one figure. What is your opinion? What's the ones that you like about Titan's Return and the one thing you don't like about Titan's Return on the TV show and the toy line?
Let's see. One thing I hated on the TV show was Optimus Prime getting killed, and one thing I loved was when Starscream was defeated. Yeah. Then for the
Roasting
toy,
section on Starscream.
Yeah.
Sorry, Starscream.
yeah.
Ah.
Then for the toy line, I hated that we did not get 8-Face and Snapdragon along with the other headmasters. I hated that more than anything else. And then one thing I loved about the Titans Return line was all the obscure characters that were released in that line. Because when the line was originally going to be called Titan Masters, since Hasbro again wanted to put all of the subgroups of Transformers from the G1 franchise that had the word Master in their name under the same umbrella banner of Titan Masters. So that's why in the Titans Return line, if you know who the characters were back in G1, we got Power Masters. In addition to the Headmasters and Target Masters, we also got figures of some of the Action Masters, Power Masters, and I can't remember who else we got in the Titans Return line. But yeah, they did quite a few of the they did a few figures from each of the these Masters group of Transformers figures.
And Godmaster, don't forget about that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah. The only ones they didn't do in Titans Return were the Micro Masters.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. But yeah, we got at least 2 Power Masters. We got the Power Master version of Optimus Prime, and we got Getaway under his new copyright name, Breakaway. Yeah, we got Getaway, so those are 2 Power Masters. And then for the Action Masters, we got Croc, Decepticon Croc. He was that black, purple, and neon yellow repaint of Skull Cruncher.
Mm-hmm. I have that figure, and thank God I got it, but I still want to get Skull Cruncher.
Yeah. Yeah, I went completist on the I kind of went completist on the Titans Return line. However, I do admit I did not buy or collect any of the actual tiny Titan Master figures. I just didn't get into them.
I would got like 21 figures of the Tiny Return series, sadly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got all of the Legends class figures. I got all of the Deluxes, all of the Voyagers, all of the Leaders, and I got Fortress Maximus and Trypticon. Titans Return. And here's the thing: Titans Return lasted the longest out of the 3 Prime Wars trilogy lines because it lasted 2 whole years from January of 2016 to December of 2017.
Damn.
Before it was finally succeeded by the Power of the Primes line.
Yeah. And also in the Titans Return, they extended the episodes to a a lot longer, pretty much the same running time as the Netflix trilogy or the War for Cybertron trilogy of Siege.
Yep.
And is there any? I do want to ask: is there any? What was some of your favorite parts in this series, and parts you didn't like?
Well, I already mentioned mine.
Yeah, he already mentioned his. I think one part of my favorite series is the fight between Fortress Maximus and Trypticon.
Trypticon.
I was thinking, are they gonna make Scorponok like the big city combiner? But they ever made it. It was like, well, okay, we got Trypticon, so I guess he's fighting Metroplex Nemesis. So okay, let's do this.
Yeah.
And that was a good part. The one part I don't like is Tia Fengi 6, Death for Prime.
Yeah.
And the reason why Trypticon was featured in Titans Return battling after Fortress Maximus is because Hasbro in 2016 held a vote and asked Transformers fans and collectors who they wanted the next Titan class figure to be after Fortress Maximus. The choices were either Trypticon, Omega Supreme, or Scorponok. And Trypticon got the most votes.
I see.
Yeah.
If there was another dimension of the Titans Return, like you said 2016, right?
Yeah.
Can you just imagine we're in another dimension and instead of Trypticon, they have Omega Supreme, or another dimension that has Scorponok?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and also I do want to mention this. Besides this figure, I do have another Titans Return figure, but unfortunately it's missing parts. So the ones I don't, if they're missing parts, like majorly, I don't add them. But I did have this. But it's
Power
just
Master
missing.
Optimus Prime.
Oh yeah.
This thing. Yeah, it's pretty much loose here and there and all that, and it's missing almost every single thing imaginable.
Guns and head.
Everything.
Sorry.
Yeah, and I'll take some pictures.
Does it at least have the flip out helmet?
No helmet. I can try to look it up on eBay for you.
If you want. If you want to, but I do want to get the. If I'm not mistaken, the Titans Return Optimus Prime was the G2 one.
The Voyager class, yeah.
Yeah, that one.
There were two versions.
Yeah, and that one I do. I know I do want to get. So
the second version was on a 5-pack alongside with the I was about to say Quick Switch.
Yes, that was Quick Switch.
Yeah, Quick Switch. But here's the thing. Hasbro also released 2 of the Autobots and Decepticon twins that look the same, but they transform differently. Except 2 of them was a Walgreens exclusive. I check in my Walgreens, they don't have any. For some reason, they never have those.
Oh, and also,
I
do want to Oh, I was going to quickly mention the. I was going to quickly mention this. Sometimes, if you go to Walgreens, you might see either some of the Power of the Primes or Titans Return or Power of the Primes figures. Sometimes.
Yeah.
But But go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, that's good.
Yeah. Well, on that. Well, what you just mentioned, the Transformers figures that my local Walgreens has are the authentic figures.
Yeah, and my Walgreens too.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks.
Yeah. But I was going to say, what happened with the other 2 Transformer clones, the 2 that could fly, Cloudraker and Wingspan?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Hasbro's never publicly come out and said it, but apparently, you know how we got 2 boxed sets of 2 5-packs in the Titans Return line?
Yeah.
Yeah. There was the Chaos on Velocitron box set that was released at Toys R Us. Then there was the on Cybertron box set that was released at BigBadToyStore.com. Those 2 box sets of Transformers figures go out because at the time in the Titans Return line, the figures came with collector cards, and on the back of the collector cards were 4 different stats: speed, strength, intelligence, and firepower.
Yep.
Yeah, but those 2 box sets represented the first 2 of the 4 tech specs on the back of the Titans Return collector's cards: speed and strength. And it's rumored that there were actually going to be up to as many as 4 box sets of Transformers figures in the Titans Return line, but the last 2 box sets were canceled when the first 2 box sets were hard for Toys R Us to get the Chaos on Velocitron box set in stock in large quantities, and Big Bad Toy Store sold out of its stock of the Siege on Cybertron box sets, so Hasbro decided to cancel the last 2 the 3rd and 4th box sets that would have represented intelligence and firepower.
What was the last 2 box set that they canceled? I'm curious.
But
I seen some videos of the I think it was BotCon, right? Or
yeah, well, that's the thing. Hasbro has never come out and said what the 3rd and 4th box sets for the Titans Return line were going to be, but it's rumored that the last two Transformer clones, Cloudbreaker and Wingspan, they were going to be the Legends class figures in those box sets, and then the Prime Masters and the Deluxe figures for the last 2 Titans Return box sets. The last 2 Prime Masters were going to be Ultra Magnus and Scorponok, and the 2 Deluxes were going to be RC and the Monster Bot Grotusk.
I see. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, and that the Voyager class and Leader class figures were just never they never got past the design stage.
Man, that sucks.
And that's why the last 2 Transformer clones, Autobot Cloudraker and Decepticon Wingspan, they were released in a 2-pack, and then the 2 Titan Masters and Deluxes, Ultra Magnus and RC, were released in 1 2-pack, and then Scorponok and Grotusk were released in another 2-pack. And so that's why those figures got special releases, because those figures were originally going to be in the supposed 3rd and 4th Titans Return box set 5-packs that never got released.
Man, that sucks.
Yeah.
But can you just imagine we're in another dimension? If the Siege of Velocitron or Chaos of Velocitron?
Yeah, and the Siege on Cybertron, yeah.
Can you just imagine, like, we're in another dimension, those who got canceled, but we got, like, the other 2 that were canceled are our dimension? Yeah.
It was rumored that one of the Leader class figures from one of the 2 canceled box sets was going to be a Hasbro release of the Takara Tomy Super Jinrai Leader class figure that was retooled from Power of the Prime's Optimus Prime. Yeah, because there are photos on the internet of that version of that figure, the Hasbro version, being on the internet, and that it was ultimately canceled. And then it was rumored that the other Leader class figure was going to be a God Bomber, so that if you got the 3rd and 4th Titans Return box sets, you would have had God Jinrai in your collection.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that 2 Voyager class figures that were supposed to be released, they just never got past the design stage, because the 2 Voyager class figures that were released in the box sets were repaints of previously released figures. We had the more accurate version of G2 Optimus Prime in the Chaos on Velocitron set, and his name was shortened to Laser Prime. And so I've seen a handful of collectors over the years since that figure was released call the figure Laser Prime and treat it as a separate character, even though it's supposed to be the G2 version of Optimus Prime we're getting in the Legacy line as a Leader class figure. And the other Voyager class figure in the Siege on Cybertron box set was Tidal Wave, who was a repaint with a different face sculpt of Broadside.
Oh yeah, I love that color scheme that Tidal Wave have, like the Armada reference of it.
Yeah, like
purple,
in
the orange.
Yeah, and that's one of the legacies of Tidal Wave, the paint job that the original Armada action figure had, which was based off his appearance in the Transformers Armada PlayStation 2 video game. Hasbro wanted Tidal Wave to have that paint job in the cartoon show, but by the time Hasbro got around to telling Cartoon Network they wanted Tidal Wave to have a new paint job, Cartoon Network had already aired on television the episode that introduced Tidal Wave, and they kept his Japanese paint job of mostly purple and gunmetal gray.
Yeah, so they screwed. So yeah, they screwed it up. I was like, well, we kind of screwed the pooch right there.
Yeah, so Cartoon Network's the reason why Tidal Wave has always been portrayed as having two different paint jobs because Hasbro wanted to change it and they didn't, and they were too late in telling Cartoon Network to give Tidal Wave a new paint job.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
I got some good news for you, Starscream.
What's that?
I'm looking at our eBay for the parts. I found one of the sight guns and his and one of the pistol, not the wide pistol like the it's almost not the not pistol, not the wide assault rifle like the other one with the long
Yeah.
magazine on the top.
Mm-hmm.
Those that I found. The rest of it is just the same figure with the headmaster instruction, everything complete.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, as far as the two black laser guns that the Titans Return Power Master Optimus Prime figure has, those are virtually the exact same black laser guns that Combiner Wars Ultra Magnus came with. So if you search eBay for Combiner Wars Ultra Magnus's laser guns, you can just give those to Power Master Optimus Prime, and it's the same thing.
Holy crap! I didn't even notice that. I'm doing it right now.
Oh, and here's a bit of trivia about the Titans Return Power Master Optimus Prime figure. I didn't notice this until I held it up to something one day, and I noticed something that has made my jaw drop to this day every time I think about it.
What?
Oh boy.
On the Titans Return Power Master Optimus Prime Leader Class figure,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
all the parts on that figure that look like they're made out of black plastic, it's actually a very, very dark midnight green plastic.
Really? Oh, I remember also something.
What?
Yeah, same thing is true with Combiner Wars Ultra Magnus. The parts on that figure that look like they're made out of black plastic, if you put it up to something like a cell phone or a tablet that's made out of solid black plastic, you can see the difference in colors. It's the plastic's actually dark green.
Damn. Also, I remember I figured that I think I did a review on it, probably not. There was a reprint of the Energon Snowcast. I think it was released during the Universe series.
Yeah, it was. I saw all that.
All right, I remember I saw a video of it. I thought it was black, but it was a different shade of color, but so dark that a lot of people got confused of.
Yeah, well, the same thing is true with the Viacons from Transformers Prime.
Mm-hmm.
They look like they're black, but they are actually a very, very dark shade of purple.
Yeah, that is like crazy as hell.
They hide it really well too.
Yeah.
I got confused a little bit about it, but when I looked more at the information, even some of the YouTubers that own those figures, I was like, oh, that's like a darker tone of that one, like so dark. I thought it was black.
Yeah, I'll be back in 1 minute, guys.
All right.
All right. Okay. I'm curious. What in Titans Return, which out of besides Trypticon, but out of the two, Fortress Maximus and Metroplex, for the amount of screen time they had, which one was your favorite Titan?
I would say Fortress Maximus because he has the shit of boot that I like.
All right.
But not only that, it's like one of the coolest figures that I actually want in my collection. But I remember I don't have money of it because of my mom.
Yeah. Yeah, and I actually hope I'll be able to get that figure.
But not only that, here's the best thing about that figure.
Guys, I'm back.
Welcome back. Hasbro also released Fortress Maximus and a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. But here's a twist though. He comes with a sword.
Oh.
T-Fanking, do you remember that?
I do. Yeah. The only version of Fortress Maximus that didn't come with a sword is the one Hasbro released at mass retail.
Yeah, the original one also. But not only that, Takara Tomy did release a repaint version of that one.
Yeah, I went and got an upgrade kit for my copy of Titans Return Fortress Maximus.
Yeah, DNA Design and Perfect Effect that created those. And not only that, on the Japanese version of the original Metroplex of the Titans Return, Wait, did they switch the Yeah, they did switch the voice line into the Japanese.
Yeah, so I'd like to share you guys with something. I don't know if you want to share your faces with this, because I'd like to see your reaction to this. But here's what I was
have a
talking about
webcam.
with
Sorry, dude.
Yeah, no, here's what I was talking about with the different colored plastics.
Let me
Spill the beans.
Okay.
Oh, now I want some fried beans.
Yeah.
Damn it.
So like here, I don't know how well the camera on my computer is gonna pick it up, but here's the back of my cell phone. It's made out of solid black plastic. And then here is here is Titan's Return Power Master Optimus Prime's laser gun. And at a distance, it looks like it's made out of black plastic, right?
Yes.
Well, wrong. That is a trick on your eyes. I don't know how it's gonna see you, but look at this. That plastic is actually dark green.
Damn.
I can tell. Wow.
Yeah, look at it compared to something that's actually made out of black plastic, like a cell phone.
Yeah.
Wow.
A very dark green look.
Nice.
And you know what? I'm going to let you in on a secret. That is true for all the Titans Return Transformers figures that have black plastic. They're all dark green.
Hey, yo, what? Also, nice phone, by the way. I used to own a flip phone a long time ago, and I got made fun of. I mostly blame my mom for it, though. But, dude, I didn't even notice. Oh, my God, I have to check my figures.
Yeah, look at it compared to... Look at Titans Return Astro Train.
Yeah. That, and still to this day, that's the biggest Astro Train in train mode.
I didn't even notice. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Damn, son.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can find any other Titans Return figures in this bin that has Power Master Optimus Prime in it.
Oh yeah, I forgot. There was also a Takara Tomy figure. Only a Takara Tomy that's the God Genrai power up mode. It's a 2-pack. I forgot what the other guy name is. God Bomber?
Yeah, God Bomber and Super Genrai.
Yes. If you got the
okay, I found something, guys. So feast your eyes on this. This is my cell phone made out of solid black plastic, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Take a look at the shade of plastic on Titan's Return Ravage, who is supposed to be...
Oh my God.
Black.
What?
It's not black.
I don't... are they colorblind? Wow. Are they... No offense. Are they colorblind? How can you mess up black? Wow.
It's the same dark green, right?
Yeah. All the Transformers figures that were released in the Titans Return line that look like they're made out of black plastic, it's actually a very dark shade of green plastic.
Damn, Hasbro, why that? Now you screwed up the pooch right there, dude.
Well, they got ratted out.
Well, I might have to do a review on Ravage when I pay Hero the $20, alongside with Soundwave and the other figures that I ordered.
But yeah, unless you hold a very bright light up to it and you look at it from the correct angle, you'll miss it. But yeah, it's you can't unsee it once you have seen it.
I can't unsee it now. I can't unsee a dark green Ravage.
Prophecy is true. Enter meme of the prophecy cat.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, that's true for all the bits of black plastic that were used that was used throughout the Titans Return line.
Nice. Oh, and also, I'm curious. Out of the two Titans of Metroplex and Fortress Maximus, which character did you like? Like, the characters in the show specifically, but which one did you like better, Fortress Maximus or Metroplex?
You mean for the Titan class figures?
TFN Geek.
Yeah, you mean for the Titan class size?
No, for
figures?
the series. Like,
for the series.
And also in the series.
Yeah, like I said, I hated the way Trypticon was portrayed, where he was just where he was being controlled by Starscream. So I enjoyed Fortress Maximus more.
Okay.
But on that note,
Alright.
But on that note, the Titans Return Trypticon figure has a special place in my heart because it was the last, not only the last Transformers action figure, but it was the last thing that I ever bought at Toys R Us before they went out of business here in the United States.
No, I miss toys still. I still want to go to Canada and Japan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I don't know if you guys heard, but it's rumored that Toys R Us might
And
come
I do
back
have to confess.
later this year.
Oh yeah,
Where?
yeah. I remember you telling us about that.
Yeah, they might come back inside
Yeah.
of Macy's stores.
Yeah, it happens like
Yeah.
during December.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I see one of my friends, one of my YouTuber friends, MPR Toys, who they're still a good friend of mine. They went to their Macy's,
Yeah.
and they have like a small section of Toys R Us, which is kind of a bit disappointing.
Yeah.
I might have to check my Macy's.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, and
Okay.
Macy's has Transformers action figures from the Kingdom line for sale on their website. Even the Studio Series 86 figures.
Damn, I might have to
Oh, yeah.
check and get it.
Uh-huh.
I'm
And,
looking over Macari,
and-
knows some of the parts, by the way.
and
Sorry, Starscream.
it's all good. And also, hopefully, it just depends what's going on. But hopefully, when I go grocery shopping, I might try to get the last Dinobot for the 86 line. But it just depends. But and also, I don't know. And like I said, and also, I didn't know if you. Speaking of Trypticon, I do have to confess because I did end up having a little hiccup at the Brookshire store when I got home and found out about it.
And plus, it was my fault, so
Well,
sorry.
I wanted to get the Combiner Wars Devastator figure. When I got home, I had a $200 on one eBay gift card, and I had $30 because I needed $230 something dollars. But Ruben accidentally messed up. But I'll get to that in a minute. So when Ruben tried to order it for me,
I heard your story went before
other
I
one
hopped
worked,
in.
but the other card wasn't working. But we figure it was, yeah, and also I actually had to have $240, but yeah, I tried to get Trypticon or the Ark, but I was a little upset that it wasn't working for some reason. So like I said, I decided to get a Jetfire.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of my fault because I thought
I'm actually happy
I did it right, but also it's the Brookshire
It's all
fault
good.
that wouldn't work. Yeah, but at least you got Jetfire. I help you on
It's
that, and
not
plus
too
I
bad.
got the extra money to got myself some parts that I need for my Legos. But I still remember I still need to get the parts for the Transformer figures. I still need to give to Starscream.
Yeah, I would have bought excuse me. Like I said, I would have bought a Red Alert, but when I saw that Jetfire, I immediately thought that figure is even more expensive than Red Alert ever will be. So I just to get that Jetfire because that was my opportunity. I had an opportunity. I'll tell you this in 2019, I had a decision between two figures, either the Masterpiece Bumblebee movie Bumblebee figure or the Jetfire figure. Part of me wishes I should have got. I should have gotten that figure, but I'm still happy with my Bumblebee. But like I said, even though it doesn't have the box, I'm still happy it's fully completed. So all I have to get now is Skylinks, and I'll have all the commander classes.
Nice, congrats.
And I also did want to ask. Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah.
Oh boy, what?
I think those are the only parts that I found for Power Master Optimus Prime. So I think you might need to buy a new figure. But here's the thing.
Oh, I gotta confess, I do have to buy a new figure. Oh, real quick, I do have to buy this figure. Needs to be 100% replaced, anyways, because a lot of the tabs and stuff are broken. Even one of the panels is almost broken in half for the side of the trailer. So
I'm about to find
it needs to be fully
fresh one for you.
Yeah. Well, listen, can I ask a question about that Power Master Optimus
It's
Prime?
fine.
What's your question, boy?
Do the wheels still spin?
Yeah, they still spin pretty good. Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
Yeah, even though they're clipped on wheels. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I've been looking for the wheels on Power Master Optimus Prime. They're the same as they are on Combiner Wars Ultra Magnus, and several years ago, I broke half the wheels on my Combiner Wars for Ultra Magnus figure.
How many?
You need
Yeah, and so I've been looking to buy replacement wheels for him.
How many do you need?
All of them.
Oh god, I think I saw one in on eBay. If I can find it somewhere, hold on.
Yeah.
First, I'm helping out Starscream to find a fresh new Power
Yeah.
Master Optimus Prime.
Well, I mean, this thing is good for parts. If you need the wheels, I don't mind removing them carefully and somehow mail it and send them to you if you want.
Would you mind, please? I greatly appreciate it, cause.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many do you need? All the wheels, or how many wheels do you think you need?
Let me pull out my Combiner Wars Ultra Magnus and look.
Okay. All right. Take your time. And I did want to ask, but do you have any issues with your Siege Jetfire figure, or any QC issues like in the thighs, like the thighs being too loose when it does the splits, or because Bulk Matrix had, when he got his problem was when you move the legs back and forth with the clicky joints, one of them I guess was the ratchet joint. I think one of them was starting to give out, and the legs going side to side were way too loose. And I'm curious, do you have any QC issues with your Jetfire, or everything all good and tight?
I have to confess, for the last year, majority of the time I've owned Jetfire since I bought him in 2019. I've displayed him transformed into his jet mode. So I've only transformed him into his robot mode a couple of times in the years that I've owned him. So I don't know what QC issues my version of Jetfire has.
Damn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I guess you have him displayed with the hold on. And I guess you display him with the Autobot logo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to display mine with the Decepticon logo, because he wore that logo all through Siege, even on the Autobot side. So, but what were you going to ask, Ruben?
I found a fresh one, about $90 for shipping. Everything completed.
I'll look into it whenever I can. I'm not going to worry about it right now, because this is a figure I don't care that much for. But one day when I get settled into my own place, then that's where I will really start going full swing on collecting a whole lot more Transformers figures than what I'm doing right now. So yeah. Right. Oh, and also, me and Mr. Slipstream have been talking that if we get our apartment, depending where it is, if you want to, she's going to try to get a 2-bed. Hopefully, we could find a 2-bedroom. If you want to deal with your BS mom anymore, you're more than welcome to get out of there and move down in to our apartment, and we could make some good money and all.
But we all need to find some jobs.
Oh, don't worry, I'll hook you up. I already got my job. But anyways.
Okay, so guys, here's a horror story from my Transformers collecting. So you asked me how many wheels I need for Combiner Wars Ultra Magnus. I need I need half of them, 5.
Okay, half of one full side.
Well, here, I'll show you. So several years ago, I decided to try and customize Combiner Wars Ultra Magnus by painting his hubcap silver.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. That's good.
It started off well enough, but then I foolishly decided, instead of trying to paint the wheels while they were still attached to Ultra Magnus, what if I very carefully tried to remove the wheels and the tiny little clips on the inside snapped off on the wheels that I removed? And one of the wheels, the silver paint splotched up, so when I tried to remove it with nail polish remover, I destroyed the wheel.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
So I need I need one wheel for the truck cab, and then the other wheels and ironically, that destroyed wheel was the only one where the tiny little clips here on the inside of the wheel. That's the only wheel where the clip survived, was the one that I destroyed on the outside.
But the rest,
all the wheels on the trailer.
Oh God!
Little clips broke off, and I've been holding them in place with strips of tape.
holy shit! You should have used super glue.
Oh God!
So yeah, they're perfectly. They stay on the
God.
trailer perfectly fine if I don't touch them and I don't move Ultra Magnus around. But if I touch them and try to pull them off, they will pull off very easily. So
Damn.
I need 5. Yeah, I need 5 wheels for Ultra Magnus. And just so you know, it's very hard to tell, but the wheels on the trailer are. You can't tell if they're the same size as the ones on the back of the truck cab. Yeah, they are. But yeah, I need 5. So yeah, my copy of Combiner Wars Ultra Magnus is in desperate need of 5 wheels.
Well, all right. And right now I'm gonna, since this thing is good for nothing for parts, I'm gonna foolishly, I'm gonna go ahead and take them apart and so I can access the wheels better, and I'll because I mean it's good for nothing but parts anyways. So I'm gonna try to get the wheels off with carefully and nicely.
So yeah, I found out the hard way that if you decide to paint the hubcaps on your copy of, you decide to paint the wheels on your copy of Combiner Wars Ultra Magnus, paint the hubcap silver so he has actual hubcaps and tires. Don't remove the wheels. Leave them on and do your best to paint them while they're still attached to Ultra Magnus.
Oh, don't worry. I will keep them in the wheels in. If I own that one, I already know. It's like if I get Ultra Magnus, I'm just not gonna pop it out. Just gonna leave it in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. Look at that. I mean, look at what I did to the inside of my wheels. That was just the act of removing them.
Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah, and the one wheel where the clips, where these tiny little inside clips survived, I destroyed. I destroyed with nail polish remover, trying to get the silver paint on it off.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. And I'm gonna carefully start getting these tires off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because since those clips on the inside are straight, look what happens when I try and spin Ultra Magnus's wheels.
He's got flat tires.
Exactly, useless tires.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I'm looking over on eBay right now. Still need to get some more Disney Pepsi car racers that I still need to complete.
Yeah.
Hey Ruben.
What's up?
Oh, I was gonna say, while you're looking around, you ought to, just in case I accidentally damage them, you ought to look up some tires for Ultra Magnus, just in case.
I'm doing it right now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Watch when I spin these wheels.
Any day. We don't want to go.
Camera. Oh yeah. Look. Watch. Whoop. So yeah, my copy of Combiner Wars Ultra Magnus has been in need of wheels for the last 2 years, ever since I tried to. Oh, but look at the irony. Look at the irony of the wheels being destroyed. Look. I managed to successfully paint the hubcap silver.
Well, good news for you. I found one.
You did?
Yep, but I'm sending you on Discord.
Okay.
I was about to say you owe me for this, but never mind.
I got one off.
There you go. It's a good price of free shipping.
Oh, there's only one left. That's not going to be much. That's not going to be much use for me having just one.
That's all they have.
Yeah, but it's fine.
Let's see here. Trying to find one of the racers from Disney cars that I need for the first movie. I need to complete that first.
I got 2 of them.
Okay.
Be very careful, Starscream.
I am.
Sorry.
No.
Yeah.
Neat.
Okay, so let's see here. I think one of the racers gonna be hard to find for me is the Apple Car Racer.
Mm.
If you don't know, Disney sometimes they use references from their movie, like A113 or the Apple logo.
Oh God.
Yeah, that one's gonna be the hardest find.
Hmm.
Let's see here.
Okay, that's 3.
Okay.
You sure you need 5?
Yeah, I need 5.
Okay.
I don't need more than that. Just 5.
All right. Let me see here.
Let's see. Oh man.
Okay, so the ones that are hooked up to, hold on. Oh wow.
What?
No, the ones that are hooked up to the truck cab, I think, are different. Hold on.
Oh,
I think the ones that, like, if you look underneath the truck, like the ones that are hooked up to where the trailer hitch is, like, look how long they are, like where the blue is, and then look at the length of them of the ones that hook up to the back of the trailer. They're different sizes, I think.
Oh yeah, you're right. They are different lengths. That's the one thing that's different. Yeah. So yeah, the wheels are different.
And the
Yeah.
wheel that I sent you is the rear wheel. It's the rear wheel, by the way.
Yeah. So Ruben Soto, this is what Lord Master Starscream's talking about. These
Yeah,
longer
look
pegs at the back of Ultra Magnus' truck cab, than the wheels on the trailer are much shorter.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I just popped one on. If you even do that, you'll be getting this.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. So okay. Yeah.
I only managed to pop off 3. Hold on a
Okay.
minute. Let me, yeah, I accidentally broke one of the tabs, but it still holds in place really well. But still,
Okay.
I don't. Let me make sure. Hold on. I don't want to
Yeah.
make
So
sure.
I need one wheel for the truck cab, and then all 4 wheels for the trailer.
I could try to find some Macari.
Yeah, I accidentally broke off one wheel for the thing, but it still rolls.
Okay.
And yeah, I got one for the front of the truck. Yeah, I got 5 wheels for you, man.
You do? You got them all? Oh, yay! Thank you so much.
Yeah, and when I get paid, I'll try to have those shipped out to you, man. And and I'll let you know when you can send me your address again and all that. And
Yeah, sure.
we'll
Just
go.
let me know in Discord when you're ready.
Oh, no problem. And hey,
Yeah.
I could do this.
What's that?
I combine both halves of the trailer. I use these little
Yeah, the connector port.
yeah.
Mhm.
You could use this as a wall.
Yeah, I could. Yeah.
Yeah, like you could have it like a wall.
hmm Yeah, but thank you, Lord Master Starscream, so much, because I gave up
Yeah,
on
you need.
long ago finding new wheels for my Ultra Magnus figure.
Well, you're getting new wheels.
Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you.
No problem. No problem.
Yeah.
And let's see here. Oh, what was that?
That was my phone. That beep was me.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. But yeah, like I said, hey, at least this made some good use to get you some tires.
Yeah.
Took longer, but hey.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just better to wait a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See here. I'm
But yeah,
thinking about
I didn't
if
know
I
that.
should buy something.
What'd you say?
How much money do you have on? Oh, he says he's thinking about buying something. How much do you have, man?
$1.35 or 45. I don't know.
Hmm.
My question is, should
Do
I
you have
buy one
enough?
of the PDs from Cars?
Do you have enough?
No.
Then there you go.
Screw you.
I'm terrible.
You are. You're a chode.
What's that?
I don't know.
Hey, at least you got the parts.
I just heard it on YouTube. You're a chodeable squirrel.
Ruben, you ought to look up what it actually means, just in case you say it to the wrong person, and it's actually something you don't know what it actually is.
I want to know how to spell that word chode.
I don't know. There we go. And also, another thing for you, if you decide, if anyone ever removes what's left of the trailer, you could actually do this.
Oh
Yeah.
Just have
Yeah, you
a
can
little
have
semi.
you can have the tractor cab driving freely around. You know what you should do with
Yeah.
that?
And all you have to do is just remove.
Yeah.
What?
All you have to do is remove that part, the trailer hitch. You know what you should do with that truck cab?
Yeah.
Use it. Let the Micromasters use it as a battle vehicle. If you have any Micromasters in your collection from the Siege and Earthrise lines.
Oh, I have a couple of Micromasters from. Well, I got when I bought the Netflix Megatron, Hotlink, and Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got some of those.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say this about the Prime Wars trilogy, and from Combiner Wars to Titan's Return, the figures were not exactly accurate.
No, they were not.
To be honest with you. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I don't know what went wrong with there, or what went wrong, or why they did it like that. But they did what they wanted.
I found out what it means, but I'm not gonna even say it.
Okay.
But I
yeah,
know the third definition said a stupid man or a contemptible man.
I don't know. Anyways.
Fuck.
Oh gosh, man. Well, there you go.
Yep.
Anyways. Now do you feel guilty?
No.
You're the worst.
I know I am.
What was that?
Thank you for the wheels, Lord Master Starscream.
No problem.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm glad at least you learned from what happened last time, and hopefully you could get these painted. But I'll try to get them cleaned up because they do have a little bit of dirt on them, so I'll make sure they're cleaned up.
Yeah,
with some soap and water and all that.
Water. Don't use anything stronger because it's very fragile plastic.
Oh, okay. Well, actually, yeah. I'll have them sent to you the way they are. That way I don't mess up anything, because knowing how I am. But, yeah.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah.
But I will say this. So far, the only accurate figures to Power of the Primes, or excuse me, Titan's Return were the... Yeah, Titan's Return. The only thing that was accurate was the Titans.
Yeah. Fortress Maximus and Trypticon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those were the only accurate ones we really got. I don't know about Rodimus Kron or... Well, actually, it's obvious. Actually, no, Rodimus Kron and Hot Rod and Rodimus. Well, actually, I think Hot Rod was accurate. The Hot Rod figure, not the one that is for
Studio
Rodimus.
Series.
No. There was we got a Hot Rod figure for Titan's Return, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was sold.
Yeah. Overlord, I think, was a little accurate.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I'm going to say this. I like when Megatron... Oh, and by the way, the Mistress of Flame does die in this by the hands of Overlord. Or Overlord, excuse me. Gosh darn the names. But I like that when Megatron finds out who killed the Mistress of Flame, I like that he has a history dealing with him. Like, he's like, Overlord, that guy's back. So he didn't learn from the last beating I gave him.
Yeah, and that's derived from IDW's comic books because in the Transformers Super God Master, was it Super God Master Force? Yeah, it was Super God Master Force. Overlord was the leader of the Decepticons in that Japanese series, and what happened was when Overlord was introduced to Transformers fans here in the United States, Hasbro made it so that Overlord was equal to Megatron in terms of brute strength and power. And Overlord basically was the one Decepticon who could rival Megatron for leadership of the Decepticons. And in one of the stories that IDW printed in their comic books was that when Megatron and Overlord met each other for the first time, they both declared themselves leader of all Decepticons. And Overlord had a reputation of having never lost a fight before.
Mm-hmm.
So Megatron was the first Transformer who defeated Overlord in battle. And that's why Overlord has such a huge grudge with Megatron, because Megatron basically kicked his can after it had once been kicked before.
Yeah. And would you like to, is there anything else or any more history to explain about Overlord for the people that don't know much about Overlord?
Yes. So Overlord is essentially the Decepticon. Overlord, after he was defeated by Megatron, he did his best to become powerful enough that he could defeat Megatron again. And once again, and when Overlord and Megatron met each other again, Megatron just barely managed to defeat Overlord in hand-to-hand combat. And I will say this about Overlord. You know how ruthless Beast Wars Megatron is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and you know how cold-hearted Generation 1 Megatron is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know how psychotic Generation 1 Galvatron is, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So imagine the ruthlessness of Beast Wars Megatron, along with the cold-hearted persona of Generation 1 Megatron, and the insanity of Generation 1 Galvatron. You've got Overlord. Yeah.
Wow.
If Beast Wars Megatron, Generation 1 Galvatron, and Generation 1 Megatron were all combined into one Transformer, that is who Overlord is.
Oh. Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so yeah, unlike Megatron, who destroys his opponents because he wants them annihilated, Overlord takes his time and enjoys the fun of torturing his enemies, even though he has the power to destroy them instantly.
I gotta say, I like Overlords. Like even him playing around with Rodimus, like even Hot Rod. Even like when Hot Rod said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I wish I could give you a chair so you could sit down," and Overlord is like, "Nah, that's fine. I would rather stand anyways. I've been sitting down most of the day anyways." Like, I don't know who voiced Overlord, but I don't want to say this. If I'm wrong, I do apologize. It almost sounds like he was voiced by a black person. By the sound of his voice, he sounds like he has like a black side to him. If what I'm saying makes sense.
Yeah, well, the thing is with Overlord is that he wasn't voiced by a black man. He was voiced by a white guy named Patrick Seitz. And
oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know if he's done anything that you boys would be familiar with. But yeah, he's done a lot of voice acting over the last 2 decades. But the thing with Overlord is that to make him sound pure evil, they gave him a southern accent. So Overlord is from the South.
So he's basically a redneck Decepticon.
Exactly.
Now I'm wanting to get that figure, and that's what I wanted to ask. You have the Overlord figure?
I do. I have 2 copies of Overlord.
Oh, nice. I'm
Because
curious.
because what Takara Tomy did is in the packet manga that came with the Japanese release of Overlord.
Yeah.
Takara Tomy created a combined mode where he can combine Overlord with himself, and he can become a even larger Decepticon.
Hold on a minute. Okay. I'm curious. If you do you recommend that figure? And if I'm not real quick, also I forgot to mention, if I'm not mistaken, he's a triple changer from a tank to a jet, or not a triple changer. He splits off into 2 pieces like a Skytread or flywheels, whatever.
Yeah, Overlord is like a duocon.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
And Ruben, what's that?
What?
Is that your mouse? Is that your mouse? I hear.
Yes,
Is that your mouse? Oh my god. I haven't heard a mouse like that in years. Oh my gosh. Anyways. Ruben! You're enjoying this too much, aren't you?
I love to torture people.
Anyways.
But yeah, I highly recommend getting the Titans Return Overlord figure. Hasbro actually, when the Titans Return line was first announced, Hasbro actually teased Overlord by doing a silhouette of him at BotCon in 2016, and that's why Overlord got a bit of a sour note when he was finally released, because Hasbro was building up the Titans Return line into Overlord like being the main villain of Titans Return, and a lot of Transformers fans and collectors were hoping that we were going to get action figure that rivaled the original Generation 1 Overlord figure in terms of transformation and overall play value. But here's the thing. The Titans Return version of Overlord, it's only half the size of the Generation 1 version of Overlord. Yeah, because that was the thing with Overlord, was that he was such a massive Decepticon that he didn't transform into just one vehicle, he transformed into 2. But here's the thing. Overlord was the size of both Megatron and Galvatron. So basically, to put it in terms, if Hasbro and Takara Tomy were to release a G1 accurate version of Overlord that is also size accurate to him, they would have to release a Commander class sized figure of Overlord.
Oh.
Yeah, a proper sized figure of Overlord would be in the Commander class size. If not a Titan. Because Overlord is because basically in the cartoon series, Overlord was in between the size of Omega Supreme and the Combiner Transformers. And Lord Master Starscream accidentally removed himself. And he left you muted, Ruben Soto. So, great. I hate the sound of my own voice when it's alone and there's other people in the area. But yeah, I do highly recommend getting Overlord if you can.
Yeah.
Get hold of him.
All right, sorry. Yeah, I picked out, but
yeah.
Right. Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, I just got done.
Wow. Yeah,
it's all right,
guys.
What?
Yeah, guys. I just got a notice from Amazon.
It ain't bad.
No,
is
it's
it
good.
bad?
No, it's good.
Oh, okay.
One of the Transformers figures I pre-ordered from Amazon.
Blaster?
No, but it's gonna arrive this Thursday on February 3rd.
Ooh, would you like? Oh, by the way, I think you had to go do something. I was gonna say, which figure you get if you want to share?
Yeah, gladly, guys. Coming this Thursday is the Transformers Kingdom Deluxe Class Darasaur figure.
Oh gosh, I'm so jealous right now. I need
I just
that.
got the email notice from Amazon. They bumped up his release date from March 3rd to February 3rd. I was hoping they would bump him up too, like they did with all the other Golden Disc collection figures. Yes.
Well, congratulations. And
Oh
by
yeah.
the way, did you hear that,
Oh.
Ruben?
No, I just came back to using the restroom and
Ruben,
plus closing the door.
Ruben, I just got a notice from Amazon. My order of the Transformers Kingdom Golden Disc Collection Pterosaur figure is coming this Thursday.
Swag, let's go.
Congratulations, man. Congratulations. I am so happy for you, man.
I still need Pterosaur though.
Yeah, I may have to pay a scalper for him, but I'm fine with that. Besides, I don't really want to get the Buzzworthy Bumblebee one, even though there ain't no pictures of it. It's probably going to look like the old toy, but still, I would like to get the one that's just Beast Wars accurate. That way I can. And also, for those who don't know, I don't know if anyone saw the listings for Buzzworthy Bumblebee, but there is a listing for another Dinobot figure. So yeah, you guys could spend. Yeah. And but nice. I'm glad you're getting Pterosaur.
Oh yeah.
That must be exciting.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and by the way,
Amazon just bumped up Pterosaur's street release date from March 1st to tomorrow, February 1st.
Nice.
Nice. You ought to check and see how your Red Alert is doing.
Oh, I am. Here's the kicker with my order of Kingdom Red Alert. The seller I purchased him from lives in Pennsylvania, so
yeah,
we're saying that Red Alert might arrive on this Friday, February 4th. So I'm hoping that arrival date holds. Yeah,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, the arrival date held for my Shattered Glass Starscream figure. He came the day that he was expected to arrive, so I'm hoping this is true for Kingdom Red Alert, that he does arrive this Friday.
I do have to make a confession.
Yeah.
Immediately after ordering the Jetfire, I started looking at the Shattered Glass stuff. I immediately kind of regretted getting that Jetfire because I should have got me some Shattered Glass Starscream and Megatron. I had the money for both.
I told you should have get Red Alert, but no.
No, I said Shattered Glass.
Yeah, but still.
Hey, it's fine. At least I got Jetfire because that figure is hard to come by. He sold out every.
Yeah, and most of the parts that I need.
Yeah, but hopefully I could go to Brookshire's tomorrow and get my money back. Hopefully I could get it all worked out. And that way I don't have to lose $30 for no reason.
Yeah, I hope you won't lose out on that.
Yeah. And also, hopefully, since I have Rhinox coming in the mail, hopefully I'll be able to get a Tigertron if I have the money. If I could go to Walmart and find them, hopefully I'll have enough money to get me a Tigertron if I find them. Like I said.
Oh yeah, I hope you will.
Because I think he is literally the last Maximal I need. Besides, the only ones I actually kind of do need are Tigertron, Dracodon, and Grimlock.
Yeah, I hope. Yeah, if you get the Grimlock and Mirage 2-pack, you won't be disappointed with it.
Oh, I'm glad I got the Sideswipe also.
Yeah.
Thanks to Mistress Slipstream. But yeah. I'm excited to get that Rhinox, even though it and I'm actually hoping I don't have any QC issues. Besides, I'm not going to transform it anyways, because
you're going to just keep in robot mode.
Yeah, that's what I do for all my figures. Because, like I said, ever since quality started becoming a problem, and I literally had figures, Transformers figures, literally breaking my hand, even when opening them out of the box years ago before I started getting back into YouTube. And so I just stopped transforming a lot of my figures. I only transform them if I feel comfortable with it. Like, for example, if it's a good high quality figure, I'll transform it. Or if I have a duplicate, I'll transform that over and over. Kind of like what I did with my Blur, my Studio Series Blitzwing, and Kingdom Optimus Primal. Yeah, because I don't want to risk breaking them. Because, like I said, I want to get my money's worth. Like, I don't want to break the figure, then spend all my money for nothing, basically.
Yeah. Well, I just checked Amazon, and Kingdom Blaster is still street dated for release on March 1st, but I'm hoping they bump it up like they've done with Pterosaur.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, fingers crossed, man. For you.
Yeah, thank you. I have to confess, highlight of my day, I went to Target this morning on my way to work. They had 4 copies of Tigertron, and that was the only Kingdom Voyager class figure.
I gotta make a confession. Haven't you noticed that Studio Series Slag is being shelf formed a little bit?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of Slag copies in my Walmart.
Oh yeah, at my local Target, there were 4 Studio Series Leader class figures. There were 2 copies of Slag and 2 copies of Revenge of the Fallen Grindor. And guess which Leader class figure sold first?
80 Slag?
No, Grindor sold before Slag.
I wonder what's going on. Does no one like this new version of the Dinobots? I mean, Grimlock sold like money, but I wonder what's going on. Like, is there any QC issues or problems with the Slag figure that I don't know about?
Yeah, no, I don't think that's what it is. I think that just like Grimlock, everybody who wanted a copy of Slag now has one. And so this second release of Slag, there aren't as many collectors looking for him as there were before because they've now all got a copy.
Well, I guess and plus, I mean, if you want, here's the thing: if you get the Power of the Primes version, the US release, he has a black face, and also I'll get to it tomorrow, but I know people are going to yell at me, but real quick, watch Power of the Primes again. When they're fighting the Dinobots, Slag does transform, and he has a full black head. Mm-hmm. So that is a little bit accurate. But like I said, I'll get to that tomorrow. But yeah, if you get the US version, it has a black head. But if you get the Canadian version, it has a red head.
Mm-hmm. Well, the black head is accurate to Slag's original G1 action figure. The red head is accurate to his animation model from the Sumbo Studios cartoon series.
Yeah, and also another chance to get the redhead version is if you get the Generation Selects Dino Volcanicus set.
Yeah.
And I'm actually looking forward to Sludge. That's the next one?
Yeah, Sludge is the next Leader class Dino.
God damn.
Okay.
Yeah, so after Sludge gets released, the question is, are they going to release Snarl, or are we going to get Swoop next? And if Swoop is the next Dinobot release after Sludge, how many people are going to panic and think that we aren't going to get a Leader class figure of Snarl?
Me.
No. You know why I'd panic?
Why?
Because
we don't get Snarl?
Because they will do Swoop first, and if they do Swoop first, it obviously means we ain't getting nothing probably.
Mm-hmm. But you know why I would be disappointed?
Because we wouldn't get a newer version, I guess.
Yeah, and the reason why is because Snarl is my second favorite Dinobot after Grimlock, because Snarl transforms into my favorite species of dinosaur.
You know what I think? If they don't do Snarl,
yeah.
You know what I think they're full of beryllium baloney, not cesium salami.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Deadass.
But then you know what they could do? They could release Snarl in the Legacy line. That's a possibility.
Yeah.
True.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I haven't seen any listings of it. But I will say this: I honestly hope Snarl will be the first one or the next one. I honestly want Swoop to be the last one.
Oh yeah.
But I swear, if they don't do Snarl, I will be. I don't want to say I'll be disappointed. I will be pissed.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Because they'll literally just ruin their opportunity and their chances of literally doing that, completing all of the Dinobots.
Oh yeah.
That'll be a waste of opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Just gone out the window.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully, so yeah, I honestly do hope we get a Snarl figure.
Yeah. So yeah, but I have Thursday and Friday off, so I'm hoping Pterosaur arrives Thursday and he doesn't arrive Wednesday, because if he arrives on Wednesday, then my family's gonna see him get dropped off by the mailman. So yeah, but yeah, if you guys could just please pray for me that my Transformers figures come on the days I'll be home from work this week, because I'd really appreciate it.
Oh yeah, I'll keep you in prayer.
Yeah,
Definitely.
thank you.
No problem. And yeah, I'm gonna end off now. And any final thoughts or anything like that on Titan's Return?
Yeah, I will say this: I really enjoyed the battle between Fortress Maximus and the Starscream controlled Trypticon. But to be honest, as a whole, for the Titans Return franchise, I think the line of action figures was more successful than the series that Machinima created, because I know they couldn't just shoehorn every character that was really given a figure in the Titans Return line, because that the characters probably would have only gotten one sentence and only would have gotten 1 minute of screen time if they included all the characters. But I enjoyed all the action figures we got in the Titans Return line, even if they were all headmasters renamed as Titan Masters.
Yeah.
There's one thing I did for myself to enjoy the G1 Headmaster characters more. I waited until Walgreens released Brainstorm before I removed Hardhead, Highbrow, Chrome Dome, Mindwipe, Weird Wolf, and Skullcruncher from their boxes until I got Brainstorm. So I was opened them all up at the same time when I got Brainstorm in hand.
Nice.
Yeah, so by waiting, I gave myself the enjoyment of opening up all of the headmasters at the exact same time. So yeah, I still have fond memories of that day when Brainstorm finally arrived.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
And I also wanted to say, I also forgot to say this, because I do want to ask about this character. What did you guys think of this version of Perceptor?
That's good.
I enjoyed him. Yeah, I liked him a lot.
Okay. And I'm glad he was like, this version of Perceptor is a lot more braver than previous Perceptors.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I enjoy this, and I'll go into more about Perceptor in tomorrow's stream on Power of the Primes, which is one of my favorite season, because there's a lot more going on in that one. And that one might be a whole lot longer of a live stream, because there's a lot to go over on that one.
Oh yeah, there's a lot to discuss with Power of the Primes.
Oh yeah, but yeah, and how about you, Ruben? Any final thoughts or anything you want to say?
I think Titans Return is the good series in my opinion, and that pretty much does it.
Oh, okay. Well, for me,
honest answer.
Yes, that's all I have. Right now I'm getting pissed off because of my mom.
Oh gosh.
The damn woman.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry to hear you have such a bad relationship with your mother, Ruben Soto.
Every time she opened the damn freaking door in the kitchen, she never closed the door to piss me off.
I have the opposite relationship with my mother, because she's the only parent I've known my whole life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, sorry if that was too personal.
That's good.
Personal.
Drunk alcohol
Hey, it's all good.
No, thank you.
Oh, I'll definitely share some off stream, but I ain't gonna talk about it on here.
Oh no.
Yeah, and yeah. Well, for me, I enjoyed the series, especially the final battle between Fortress Maximus and Trypticon, and I 100% love the voice of Fortress Maximus, like the echo of his voice, and especially the day I found out that it was, I forgot the actor's name, Ruben, who played Tommy. No, who played Tom? Yeah, what's the actor's name that played the Green Ranger? Tommy, Ruben?
Jason. I think it was Jason Freak. Hold on. Wait. Jason Freak.
Yeah, hold on a minute. Oh, I'm gonna wait and make sure because
it was Jason David Frank.
Okay, yeah. The day I found out it was Jason David Frank who voiced Emissary. I did not know that. Like, it's hard to tell due to the enhancements of the voices, but I found that was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That was, but yeah, I totally enjoyed that, and yeah, I also enjoyed the fight between Fortress Maximus Metroplex and Trypticon. But since this is their final stand, or the last time they fight each other, I guess you could say it's a rematch. But this time Trypticon won the fight, but only it was controlled by Starscream. But yeah, and also I do want to mention this. I like that Metroplex was more of a fighter, but Fortress Maximus was more of a peaceful Titan. Like, he doesn't want anything to do with war. Mm-hmm. And when their Fortress Maximus is flying and he's talking to Windblade, I like that he says that there is no crime in hoping for a more peaceful solution to things, because he just wants to resolve things peacefully instead of with war.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
when I heard that, I thought it was a reference to how Generation 1 Cerebros was portrayed in the G1 series.
Yeah. But yeah, I enjoyed the series, and I definitely recommend it. And still to this day, I still have to say this season. Oh darn it! Hold on. Okay, it's still. Anyways, I'll say this: both Titans Return and Combiner Wars and Titans Return is still better than gosh darn it, Beast Machines and more.
Oh, yeah.
And that will get a live stream shortly sometime. Mm-hmm. But yeah, like I said, I definitely recommend giving it a watch. And also, same question: do you think the people are too harsh on part 2 also, or do you think it deserves a little more love?
I think it deserves a little more love.
Yeah.
Yeah. And plus, I think I'm going to go back and rewatch it again, but I think they learned from the mistake of the first season, and they kind of stepped up their game a little bit on this one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's about it. I definitely enjoy the series. I highly recommend checking it out. At least give it a chance. I'll say this. For those who watch and hear me out on this, for those who are watching before, I'll say this. If you're like, you know what, I'm going to check the reviews, go watch some YouTubers review it before I watch it. I'll say this. Please hear me out on this. And here, I'm going to give you an example. I watch spoiler reviews all the time before I go watch a movie to hear what the critics are saying. I cannot help but not stay away from spoilers. I just can't help it. I just watch spoilers. But I'll say this. When Solo: A Star Wars Story came out, people were hating on that film, like absolutely hating on it. Like, they were saying, do not go watch this movie, save your money. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to listen to them. I'm going to go watch this movie for myself. And guess what? I enjoyed it. I had no problems with it. I enjoyed Solo: A Star Wars Story,
Oh yeah.
and I thought it was pretty good. Yes, I know it's not Harrison Ford, but this is an origin story. This is years before he started growing old into, like, I guess, the look of Harrison Ford, basically.
Yeah.
But plus, de-aging technology costs way too much money. Like, that's just billions upon billions of dollars. And look where, I guarantee you, the budget for Rogue One went into Peter Cushing. I hope I got his name right. The actor that appeared in there, he passed away not like years ago. I forgot the guy's name, but yeah, they used some de-aging technology and they managed to computer generate or something like that his voice to give him new dialogue. I'm sorry, I don't know the character's name, but
Tarkin?
Yeah, Tarkin. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Tarkin. Yeah. He died a long time ago, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he died either.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, I can't remember when the actor who played Tarkin originally, when he passed away, if it was in the 80s or the 90s. But yeah, he passed away years ago. May he rest in peace.
Yeah, me, definitely. And like I said, I guarantee you a lot of that budget went into that de-aging technology that they had to use, and also to somehow create more dialogue for Tarkin. But
yeah,
the point I'm trying to make is this: people hated Solo: A Star Wars Story so much that they did not recommend watching it. Me, I watched it. I liked it.
Yeah.
Because hey, it's my opinion. I'll say this: don't listen to the critics. I'm serious. Watch the series for yourself. Get your own opinion. Don't listen to them. Don't judge the book by its cover. Go watch it for yourself. It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
You don't have to. Well, I mean, I think the 10th episode of Titan's Return is hard to find, but I'll say this: go watch it for yourself. Combiner Wars, Titan's Return, and Power of the Primes. Get your own opinions. Like I said, don't listen to what the others say. Just watch it for yourself. Get your own opinion.
Yeah.
And who knows? You might like it. You might like it more than you might like it more than a certain Transformers series, meaning the Beast Machines.
Uh-huh.
But I will say this: for those who like Beast Machines, I'll respect that. If that's something you like, then okay. I ain't gonna judge you for it. I'm just giving my opinion. I did not like it. That's all. I just can't. I can't get past the episode. I can only go as far as until they get their new bodies. That's as far as I go. And I will say this: there's only one joke in Beast Machines that I actually liked, and it was close to the end when Megatron got in the Butler body. I thought it was funny when he got so mad for being in the Butler's body. He says, trapped by like a rat by a rat.
Oh yeah.
That was the one thing that I liked. I'll give it that. That was a good joke because he's trapped like a rat, but he got trapped by a rat. Rat trap. But yeah, like I said, just at least give the series a watch. Like a lot of people are that goes for anything, especially like the Netflix series. If you still haven't seen it, but you saw the reviews on it saying that it's terrible, watch the series for yourself if you have Netflix. Yeah. Just watch, like I said, just don't take their advice on it. Just take the advice I'm giving. At least get your own opinions. Don't take their opinions. Don't agree with them. Just like I said, sometimes a trailer also or a teaser trailer doesn't do it justice. You have to watch the whole thing, like the movie or the TV series, to get the full enjoy it a whole lot more, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, for the people that criticized Solo: A Star Wars Story, like I said, I went and watched it. I enjoyed it. It was good. It was good seeing a newer, cleaner version of the Millennium Falcon. And knowing how he got his blaster, knowing how he met Chewbacca and all that, and how he came into possession of the Millennium Falcon from Lando. But yeah. And is there anything else that you guys would like to add to that or anything?
No, pretty much that's it.
Yep.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, and I think that's about it. But would you guys? Is there anything else you guys would like to share about the series, or that's about it?
No, pretty much that's it.
To say. It's a worthwhile watching series. It is. If you pass on it, then you're missing on a unique Transformers series.
Yeah. If you're missing out that, you're not a true Transformer collector.
Oh gosh! All right, let's not go that far.
Or
and I will say
Transformer
this.
fan.
And I will say this. I don't see a lot of people talking about the Prime Wars trilogy. I'm going to call it that. Because I will say this. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the reason why I'm also doing these videos of the Prime Wars trilogy is because I 100% believe that the Prime Wars trilogy has been totally forgotten about. Like, as if this series does not even exist at all. Like, I don't see people talking about it like as if it's gone. Like they just, and some people out there might not even know about this series. So yeah, like, what do you guys think? Do you think this series is the #1 forgotten Transformers series besides like GoBots or anything like that? Do you think this would be the #1 forgotten Transformer series?
No, I'd say that title belongs to Transformers Zone.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll say this. This is at least one of the ones that has been forgotten, I should say. What do you think?
Yeah, it has.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's kind of a bit of a letdown. But at least, it's forgot. Even though it's forgotten, at least it's not as hated as other series like Transformers Energon or Transformers Victory.
Yeah, and also I will say this: if you want to see a Transformers series with a unique soundtrack, definitely watch this series. Mm-hmm. I have to say, this series has a really every Transformers series has a unique soundtrack, but this one definitely has a unique soundtrack. Like, they don't reuse any like score or anything like that. Machinima made up their own score. Like, this series has its own soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
And also, real quick, I did forget to mention in Combiner Wars that there was a cameo, or actually I think it was in this one also. I can't remember, but we have a cameo from the narrator, the guy that talked in Transformers G1, talking about the Transformers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to call it the narrator. Yeah, I don't think it's the same voice actor, but we do have a cameo from that particular voice, I should say. So yeah, I forgot about that. It was good hearing them say, like, many, many years ago on the planet Cybertron. Like, hearing that voice again, basically. That was good to see, or good to hear. I forgot to mention that. But yeah, like I said, both Combiner Wars and Titans Return, is definitely worth watching. I don't hate the series. It's good for what it is, and I still like it. Also with the soundtrack. And I could be wrong, but I'll say this. I believe this is a Transformers series that doesn't stop with the action. Like, the action is just like, it's almost as if you don't get a break at all. Like, the action is just like, you may get a 1 second break or something like that, but then there's action left and right. Like, the action does not stop. So yeah. And real quick before I forget, since we did get Starscream in this season, Thundercracker and Skywarp do appear in this as the I think I forgot the name of the purple seeker. I think it's Hotlink, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's Hot Link.
Yeah. Yeah, Hot Link and Sunstorm, Sunstorm, they appear in this as the aerial bombing squad that attacks Trypticon, but unfortunately, I think Hot Link and Sunstorm, I can't remember which one. I think one of them ends up running into Trypticon's back, and Trypticon ends up grabbing onto Skywarp and throwing him at Thundercracker and blowing them up. You only get to see them in jet mode, but yeah, they do appear for a cameo, but they don't say anything. They're there to shoot at Trypticon, kind of like Godzilla, basically. And it's just like the humans shoot at Godzilla, Godzilla destroys the planes, and there you go. That's kind of like what you're getting.
Mm-hmm.
But only the Seekers attack Trypticon, and Trypticon just destroys the jets.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. But yeah, I also wanted to point that out before I forgot. But and yeah, I can't think of anything else. Hopefully, but would you guys like to share where they can find you and any updates you guys got for your channels or videos coming up?
Yeah, sure. So you guys can find me here on YouTube. You can find me on Discord. I love to talk everything Transformers. Thank you for having me on here, Lord Master Starscream, and thank you for sending me those wheels.
Oh, no problem. At least you'll have. Hopefully, the wheels will go on really carefully.
Yeah, and yeah, thank you, Ruben Soto, for being a great friend, and thank you both so much. I got some Transformers reviews coming up, so keep an eye out for them.
Oh yes, definitely.
Yeah,
yeah,
and, yeah. That's pretty much it. There is one thing I did want to say, Lord Master Starscream.
Go ahead.
How about you sending me those wheels? Calls it even for everything.
Are you sure? I mean,
Yeah.
I don't mind sending. Okay, if that's what you want, I can do that.
That way, because I know it's gonna cost you money to send those to me. So. Okay.
Yeah. And I might. I might also throw something else in there with them if I find something. I might throw something in there with the wheels.
Okay.
Hopefully. But
yeah, thank you.
All right. No problem. And you, Ruben, how about you?
I wish I could tell where they could find me, but I'm just like so exhausted right now. But I did upload a video today for the monthly toy hunt for January because tomorrow's gonna be February. So hopefully, what toy hunt I can find for February. So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And also, I updated my profile photo.
Mm.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Darn it. All right. Okay. Sorry, my internet cut out. All right. You did you already say everything, Ruben?
Yep. He did. I heard him. I witnessed it.
Oh,
he witnessed the war.
Yeah. And okay. And for me, real quick update. Okay. Sorry. Hopefully I don't lag out again, but hopefully sometime I'll have a review for that big boy right there. Hopefully I'll get to reviewing the DLX Soundwave figure. Hopefully, if I get around to it. And I should have some unboxings. Hold on. Okay. I should have some unboxings coming up in the next couple days. I'll definitely have to check orders because I'm going to have to ask for updates every day just in case, because that way hopefully I don't have to go by the post office again. But I will say this, everything went, but everything went great. I didn't have to present any ID or anything like that. I just went in there, gave them the thing. They scanned the package for me and that's it. So, yeah, and thanks for all the prayers that I got that figure. And lucky enough, I didn't have to have it sent back, and I didn't spend my money for nothing. And
money, sadly.
And hopefully, like I said, in the next couple of days, I'll get that review worked on. Hopefully, if I get around to it, and I'll be unboxing the Rhinox figure. Hopefully, sometime this week, if it comes in sometime this week, or next Monday, Or yeah, and hopefully I'll be doing an unboxing of my Master Chief figure, and also I will finally get that Jetfire in hand. I'm so happy I got that Jetfire coming.
Oh yeah.
And hopefully, because I'm glad I did not. I'll still get the Shattered Glass version, but I'm glad I did not have to go choose that option to get the Shattered Glass one instead.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that Jetfire is the best Jetfire figure out there, and I'm glad I got him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
And I'm definitely going to. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to enjoy that Jetfire a lot. And yeah, and also you can. Yeah, I think that's about it. And also you can find me here on YouTube, obviously, at The Ghost of Lord Master Starscream. Same for my Instagram, Discord page, and TikTok. And also you can find us all. I keep forgetting to mention this every time, but you can find us all here on YouTube at A Community for All of Us, and also on Autocorrect Primers channel. And yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The hell?
His internet gave out again right when he was ending the video.
God damn you, internet! Curse you to hell!
We want to go to. I know. Well,
I can't imagine what it's like dealing with one kidney, but yeah, hopefully she'll pull through.
oh yeah, we'll pray for her.
Yeah. And yeah, I think that's about it. And yeah, and thank you guys so much for joining, and also on giving your guys' thoughts on the toy line of Titans Return and the series. And yeah. And yeah, I think that's about it. And also this is hold on. And thank you guys so much for joining, and hope to have you guys on here tomorrow talking about Power of the Primes, which I'm definitely looking forward to.
Oh yeah, same here.
Oh yeah. And yeah, now I think that's about it. And this is the Ghost of Lord Master Starscream saying, seek us, transform, and rain fire. Good night, everyone.